Good morning. Dwayne here, Dry Creek Wrangler School. Now, I know some of you have been looking for that introduction for a little while now, and so there you go. We haven't made a video, haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks now, and I apologize for that. We're winding down classes for the summer. We're rolling into our last week, and we've just been super busy. The heat index has been running about 105 in the middle of the day, so we get done what we can, and there's just been so much going on, and so I apologize for the delays, and we're going to get back at it. We finish up this week. Mom and I are taking some time off, catching up, and we'll be making videos in and catching up on the video content. Probably some stuff on there coming up that you'll like. She and I are headed up to Idaho, and I'm going up on the Salmon River to ride with my boys for a week, and I'm going to try to get some interesting content up then. But in the meantime, we want to catch up now and get you something going. I need to make a video one of these days on shaps in general. But today I want to just talk about chinks, okay? It's a type of shap that's just, their chinks come from a Spanish word that just means bobbed off or shortened. And so chinks are a pair of shaps they're short shaps. They come down and they end in fringes. And so they're a style that originated more up in the Great Basin, Buckaroo style, but they've spread in popularity all around. I've got a pair of really heavy leather shotguns, but I wanted another pair of chinks, and so I called a fella who makes custom tack and custom leather goods that I've been using his stuff since about 2006, 2007. He's in Northern California. His name is John Brand, and it's Buckaroo Leather. And so I've been using this stuff, so I called him and I said, John, would you be interested in us doing some kind of partnership? Because I'm always looking for a place where I can send folks where I know it's stuff that I use and they can get quality gear. So we talked, and we're both very excited about it. So he said, yeah, how do we kick this thing off? And I said, well, I need a pair of chinks. And he said, all right, give me the specifics of what you want. I'll custom make you a pair, and then we'll put them on the channel. So that's what we're doing today. I've already had students who have come through who've seen my gear. We're going to talk about, I've got other gear of his, and said, man, where do I find stuff like that? So they're going over there and ordering stuff from him. And so I want to clue you in on another resource where you can go to get good quality handmade working gear. And this is stuff that I use and I've used for years, long before there was a channel. So the chinks that he makes, these here, some of the features on them that stand out. The yoke is the part up here that the leggings are sewn on. He uses good heavy leather on that, and he said, Dwayne, you have a brand or something you want cut into it? Well, Mama and I have had our own personal brand for several years, and so he put that in, and then he basket stamped around. So the yoke is nice and well done. One of the things I like that he's done that I haven't seen in other shaps that I have made, and it's the little things. Quality is in little things, okay? The little points. So this heavy leather, he cuts slots instead of hardware. I'm kind of an anti-hardware guy where it's not absolutely necessary, because if something's going to break, it's going to be the hardware. So the slots where the tie comes through are just cut in the leather and very well done. The other thing you'll notice is that this tie here in the front is a very thin leather. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad point. That's working shaps. That's a good point. I've seen guys get on a horse and the horse start bucking, and when the horse bucks, and I mean bucking hard, and you get in time with the horse, I've seen guys get hung up before on the saddle horn. Sometimes I saw a guy one time get hung up with his belt buckle on the saddle horn, and so when the horse went down, he tried to come back and he couldn't, and the horse threw him down, and stomped on him and broke his ribs while we were sitting there watching. Sometimes this tie from your shaps, whatever kind you're wearing, can get over the horn if you don't have it tight enough. And so you want it to be thin enough that it's easily replaceable, so when you go to come off, it'll break and you don't get hung up. So that's not a weakness in the design, that's working stuff, okay? He makes a pocket. This is what's called a yoke pocket. So the pocket's inside just like your jeans, and it's big enough to hold your, whatever, your cell phone or your lighter, or you're riding out and you realize, oh man, I brought my wallet, I forgot to take my wallet out. You can slide your wallet in there. Just a handy thing to have. But it's good workmanship all the way around. I've got a real heavy pair of shotgun shaps, because as you guys know, most of my riding work has been done in the Northwest. But I wanted something that was still protected the legs from branches, from thorns, from rain, from whatever, that wasn't near as heavy but still provided the protection. And so they come in, you give him a size, and he orders by size. The back is adjustable. It's got its own buckle back here, like they all do, and so you can adjust the size back here. The legs are adjustable. You can pull them in and adjust to the tightness around the legs that you want and to make them fit. So John does, like, I've got 3 of his head stalls here. I've had this head stall since probably 2007, and this has been my professional head stall on a working outfit for years. And it's just really good heavy leather, good heavy stitched. I like these here. He makes them so you can just unbuckle and put a bit on and buckle it back. And so things are easily adjustable. Like I said, for a working outfit, you got to make changes, you can do it. But it's just really excellent quality work. When we started this school, I needed some more head stalls. And so I called John and I said, I think I ordered 3 more. And so I've got 3 more head stalls of his. Like this one set up with a Makate rig. Got the slobber straps and Makate rig, but it's just good heavy. And again, I've got the buckles. These are the ones I keep ordering, because if I need to switch a bit out, you don't have to deal with those water ties, the tie strings to get all this together. You just buckle it on. And then I got another one here with a good grazer bit that I kind of tend to use on Boone these days. And I've had somewhere in there, I've got a breast collar, a roping collar, a pulling collar that he does that. It's been through a lot of grief and a lot of working over the years, but it's still good and strong. So anyhow, I just wanted to, it's been amazing to me since this channel started. People have contacted me and said, hey, where do you get your gear? Where do you get that? Where can I get that vest you're wearing, or where can I get that piece of equipment? And your leather is way more important than what vest you're wearing. And we can get on and we can order Weaver to start with or something, but it comes a point where we're like, we want the best, we want quality, we want, what do working cowboys use? The people whose life depends on their gear. And you cannot go wrong with Buckaroo Leather. I will put the link in the description where you can get on there, and I'm gonna wind up putting his logo and stuff here on the video, and he's putting our stuff on his page and in his newsletter, and we're going to start sharing back and forth. That's how much I appreciate this man's work and his gear. That's how much faith I have in it and how much I've worked on it in years. So anyhow, I hope this bit of information has helped you. We've had students here that come through that already, before this even started, they're like, hey, where do I get that gear? And they've been calling him up and making orders and ordering stuff from him, and then contacting me and saying, man, they love the stuff. They love what they get in. It's good heavy leather. It's oiled right. It's stitched right. It's just quality. And for those who take pride in their horsemanship, they take pride in the quality. Not only the quality of their horse, the quality of their training, the quality of their riding, but the quality of their gear. So I hope this is of help to you. I encourage you, man, check him out. You know, as I've mentioned in other videos, I've had a lot of people contact me and say, hey, you know, would you want to sponsor our stuff? Would you? And I've said no. I mean, including Ariat Boots. I've told you this before. Ariat Boots contacted me and said, hey, you know, would you want to partner up? And I said no, because I don't wear Ariat boots. I wear boots made in the USA. So I would recommend this guy over Ariat boots, and one is a whole lot bigger than the other. Okay, so I hope this helped you. I hope you liked the video. We're going to have more coming, more content coming on here, and so just I appreciate your guys' support. I appreciate your patience. Some of you have gone in and commented and said, Dwayne, haven't seen you a couple weeks, hope you guys are okay. That means a lot. That really means a lot to Mom and I both. But yes, we're okay, we're fine. We're just the harder I run, the behinder I get, and so we're just trying to keep up, finishing up last week. So as with everything else, you guys just be logical, be reasonable, be safe, and have fun, and we'll catch you next time.